Well. Look who we have here. You know, Marlon, I went to your Facebook. Wasn't that you saying that your name was Mint Joy? I went and looked it up, but I couldn't find you. Hold on, man. Or maybe that wasn't you then. I went, somebody said Mint Joy. I thought that was you who said that. But I went to I'm assuming they said Mint Joy was their FN. I guess that was supposed to mean Facebook name, so I went and checked it out. How was my day, man? Very uneventful. You know what? Everybody's sick, bro. Two people had to go to the hospital, and two people didn't. So everybody's. I'm not sick. I'm a okay, man. I ain't went nowhere. What's going on, music fan in the building? In the building. Yeah. Everybody's sick, man. Both of my children are sick. Their cousins and aunties are sick. It's crazy. Everybody's sick, man. It's that time of year. I'm like, well, they talking about it's a flu influenza called type A influenza in the Midwest right now. So yeah, I hope they do too, man, because it's like it's knocking people all the way down. I'm talking about in the bed. You know, I ain't been sick like that in like 10, 10 or 11 years. I ain't been sick like that. I've been sick, but I ain't been sick like that. You know, I worked at this last gig that I had, man. It was a house carpet cleaning company, so I dealt with a whole bunch of bacteria and germs on a regular basis. So I feel like them trucks go far enough out to where I took in germs from every corner of this damn state within a 60-mile radius. Shantae Rose, what's the word on the curb? How you doing tonight? Have you ever spent time considering whether classic French cookeries are the right gold standard by which Michelin guide is? Yeah, right. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I took in enough germs at this cleaning place to where I got a lot of good germs in my body to last me a good 10 years. What's going on? Years old. You know, it's just like the old saying, if you swim in a dirty river, you'll never get sick. I don't know. I ain't never swam in a dirty river to my knowledge. The last river that before the Detroit River that I fish in was Lake. It was a river in between Lake Ming and Lake Isabella called the Kern River. And the Kern River is a river that comes from the top off of a mountain down into the valley of the city, and it claims a lot of people each year, man. Kern River, look it up, man. It's in California, man. It's a raging river too, man. It's a raging river, man, called Kern River. It's good to go look at, but I wouldn't get in that water. Any part of the river is very, very dangerous. That current will turn you like a damn wash machine. So it ain't safe. Max, yo, what it do, bro? Yo, yo, yo. Man, we up in here big chillin', man. We up in here just getting started for the late night hour. I actually started a few minutes early on purpose. I told everybody 11 o'clock, So I got started at 10:20, man. You know, you got to throw them off a little bit. Yeah, you got to throw them off just a little bit. I could have said I could have came in at 10:30 like I said, but I didn't want. I don't know what I didn't want. Maybe I thought the room was going to fill up immediately right at 10:30, but you know what? It is now 10:30, so let's see what happens. Let's see how many people took note. Where I live, what country? I don't know, Max. Where you at, man? I'm in North America, man. Midwest of the United States. I'm in the Midwest region. Do you like Lana Rhodes? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up who exactly that is. Oh, you in New Zealand, man. Must be nice. Must be nice. I know you need to put your coat on to go outside every day of the year out there. So I guess summertime is nice. New Zealand always looked like a nice place to build a supermax prison. Opinion on Bonnie Blue. Oh my God. No, you didn't just say Bonnie Blue. I know who Bonnie Blue. Yeah, I know where your head been at. Yeah, Bonnie Blue is something else, man. George Floydian. We ain't gonna speak on Bonnie Blue, man. You keep that on the hush. I'm the booty warrior, huh? Kenora. Okay. Shout out to the booty warriors, I suppose. Yo, I subscribed. Can you? I don't know what PFP is, man. What is PFP? Tazzy Wazzy said hi. I said hi back. What up, Max? How you doing? We in here, we in here chilling. I'm actually a little bit tired tonight, but this is like my job now, so I got to get up whether I want to or not. If I don't move, my channel don't move. So it moves, but it don't move enough for my likes. Your videos are cool. Okay. I appreciate that, man. It's always it's always a pleasure to be liked by another, man. It means you're doing something right, man. What sports am I into, man? I'm not really a big sports fan these days, man. I like to, I guess, fish. That's something like a sport. You don't have another job at this moment? No, sir. I'm in between jobs. I've been working diligently to get back employed, man. But with my car breaking down, it's not as easy as it is, and the reason being is that it's where I'm located in the city, man. It's kind of like one of those places where it's hard to get around without a vehicle, man. I mean, you can get around within the neighborhood, but like, ain't no grocery stores close by. Okay, Tony, what's going on, man? You say 70K starting in. I'm NYC. Absolutely, NYC, man. In the house. We like NYC, man. We like NYC a lot, man. I like NYC so much. I might need to head out towards NYC one of these days. Oh man, yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Tony said, "Let me hire you." Music fan is saying, "Subscribe, please. If you have questions, more than happy to address. Just please be a subscriber. Can you give me a shout out?" Hey man, shout out to Max 38. Shout out to Max38, man. He ain't reached the top fan or subscriber yet, but shout out to Max regardless, man. Max is we like the name. Can I call you Mad Max? One of my favorite movies. Mad Max in the house. Yeah, man, you already know, man. Mad Max. We ain't gonna call you Mad Max because you don't look mad to me. I just like the name Max. Or we can call you Max Headroom. You know, he was live way back in the 80s. Music fan says, on the road to 400 subs. Can you please help if you like the channel and show love? Merry Christmas to you, man. It's actually Happy New Year at this point, man. Christmas is officially behind us. Yep. 2025 is over, man. Adrian, what up, my boy? What's going on, man? Ain't nothing much, man. Another day in the office, man. About to burn that midnight oil. The good part is it's Saturday night and it's the last weekend until New Year's. We won't this the last Saturday ever in the history of 2025, man. We not gonna see another Saturday for this year ever again. So we gotta enjoy it, man. I enjoy it in the house, you feel me? I enjoy it in the house, man. I got everything I need, man. Yes, sir. Let's go 2026. I wish I could take a trip to New York and watch the ball drop out there this year. But you know, it ain't gonna happen. Music fans say, what's up, people? You can be anywhere else online. Thank you for choosing this channel. Show love, like, and subscribe. King T. Yes, sir. T got the recipe. LOL Cool J back in the building. I'm talking about LOL ain't missed a live consecutively in at least a week. That means something to me, man. I keep seeing your name, man. I keep seeing your name, man. You know, it's gonna be when I make it, man, I'll have to take you with me. Got a little bit of indigestion, man. Trevor, peace and blessings, King. What that mouth do? No, this man didn't, man. Yeah, that kind of shit, you know. Can we get 10 likes? We already at 5, music fan. I always stop in for a minute and say, what up? Look, LOL, let me tell you something they say in Detroit. You gotta say, what up, though? You know what? Next time I'm over on Dexter and Linwood area, Dexter and Davison actually, when I'm over on Dexter and Davison again, I'm gonna stop by the What Up Doe painting. I'm gonna take a picture of it, man. Yeah, for real. There's a painting in Detroit on Dexter and Joy, man. All you gotta do is pull up, jump out. It's right behind the gas station. Pull up, jump out, take a quick picture. It's a big sign that says "What Up, Doe." You feel me? And and you know that's the saying in the D town, man. From the east to the west, even down in the southwest. I'm up in the northwest, but you know, they saying "What up, though" all over. You know why I'm so handsome? Let me tell you, man. Because I just drenched my face and my beard in organic cold pressed coconut oil, man. You know, it's got that antibacterial and antiviral, so it's gonna get rid of all the flakes. It's gonna get rid of all the dandruff. It's gonna get rid of everything. It's gonna have you shining like me, man. Look, I ain't even got the crow's feet showing right now, man. It's that coconut oil, man. Yeah, it's in my look. It's in my hair too, man. You see the hair shining, man. You see the hair shining. Look at that. It's shining. You know. You gotta use that coconut oil, man. But you gotta get that. You gotta get that organic. And I don't know. Maybe the Family Dollar coconut oil is good too. But the stuff I get, it smells like coconuts. That shit, and you could eat it, man. It helps with gut problems if you got if you got gut issues or like little ulcers. Eat you some coconut oil, man. That'll help you out tremendously, man. And then take you a tablespoon of baking soda in about 8 ounces of water every day, and that'll alkaline your stomach to give them stomach issues time to heal. Because I be telling people, man, stomach issues are reversible. You just got to give your stomach time to heal. Sometimes you need to take it to the stove and get you some cherries and some berries, some coconut oil and some baking soda, and just fast for about a week or two. And I guarantee you, your stomach problems will disappear. Not saying that they won't leave no residual damage behind, because if you constantly having really bad stomach problems, you're gonna have to give that time to heal, but then you might have a little bit of residual irreparable damage. Yeah, I got some Walmart coconut oil and I got some Family Dollar coconut oil, man. I got them both. And I use the organic for my face and my head to keep that glow, right? Cuz there's a lot of people out walking around that look gray and they look like God gave them matte skin. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got no shine to it. It's just a flat. They need to use that coconut oil, and they gonna have that glow. Yeah, T. I buy that Walmart brand. I'm gonna give you a good reference. The one I get is called uh, La Vida Coca. I think that's what it's called, Vita Coca. Really good stuff, man. You can eat that. You can swish it around in your mouth. You can apply it to your skin. It's a lot. I'm all about that Dr. Sabi lifestyle, man. All about it, man. Like everything I can do to retain. Maybe that's why I look so young in my 40s, man. But I guess it's a lot of people that look young in their 40s. You really don't start looking old in your 40s. You might get gray, but like I was telling somebody else, this gray right here, this all started within like the last 3, 4 years. Man, from back in I look at pictures from like 3, 4 years ago. I didn't have none of this. South Indian girls have really beautiful long hair. They drench themselves in coconut oil. So, Dr. Fern, you know, yes, Indian women are beautiful. I love that black straight hair they have. There's this one Indian girl. She's so damn fine, man. There's a couple of them actually. Pacific Island girl. Oh man, yeah. Everything in Pacific Islands is beautiful. Nova, how you doing, man? Can I see your hair? Simple Rider. I just took. You know what? I'm just gonna keep the beanie off, man. You know what? I wear my beanie in almost every video, but I'm keeping it off tonight, man. Cause y'all want to see y'all want to see the hair, man. My sister said my hairline looked like it's receding. I don't really know, man. Hey, the algorithm wants to know, what is your favorite road trip snack? That's what the algorithm wants to know. Like and subscribe, please. If you like more content like this, subscribe so you can get notification whenever we go live. Your hair is good, bro. Hey, I appreciate it, man, because you know a lot of these cats out here got either a bald spot in the front, the back, or all the way from the front to the back. So I was blessed not to have that. And my daughters all got good hair. My whole family got good hair, man. You know, my head ain't too big. People say my nose is big, but I don't agree. I think my nose is perfect, man. You know, how do you keep yourself consistent? Ink Droplets, what's going on, man? Ink Droplet is a subscribed regular, man. Shout out to Ink Droplets, man. Sending my shout out. How do I keep myself consistent? Man, I just wake up every day with something new to talk about. Even if people don't like it, still talk about it. You know, people try too hard to be professional, man. That's my theory is, man, it's okay to be professional, but it's also okay to not be professional, man. And it's easier to be relevant when you ain't busy trying to be professional. Now, if you work for a big time agency that employs you as a content creator, I suppose that's a little bit different. You feel me? But this guy, it's Savage Clips, has been bad mouthing your channel. I'll check him out. Let me write that down. Let's go see what It's Savage Clip has to say. You know, everybody going bad mouth, man. You know what? At the end of the day, it's okay, right? But we gonna see, man. Cause that's what I like to hear. He's bad mouthing me. Oh my God, I am so flattered. That's how you know I'm starting to get around. Yeah, and you say he's on YouTube, right, Marlon? You say he on YouTube, right? Danny, guys think I'm gay today. Well, don't worry about what them guys think, man. You know, people think a lot of stuff, man. Oh, he's live right now. You know what? He's probably subscribed to the channel, but I'll check him out. Right now, I don't have the time, man. I don't have the time to go over there, but we'll see what it do. We don't disrespect nobody. I can't believe there's a blogger talking about me, man. Do you hear this? That's breaking news. That makes me want to end this live just to go see because, man, like, let me tell you something, man. When they start talking about you, that means you making noise in these YouTube streets. So we gonna have to go check it out, man. But now, if he a little small channel, man, I'm really not gonna be all that flattered, man. I'm looking for people with thousands and thousands of subscribers, man. Cause guess what? Some of his people gonna shoot right over here. But looking at these numbers, they not here yet. But they'll be here. They'll be here. Cool Angel, what's going on, baby girl? How you doing tonight? Oh, it's morning where you at? It's only 10:46 Eastern Standard Time. Yes, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, and nobody else that's not going to cause a ruckus in here. Stop spamming the channel. Nah, you can't, music fan, you can't tell him to stop spamming because that's just actually causes more spamming. Oh, cool. Angel is from India. Okay. India in the house. We love India. Oh, so he ain't even hitting on nothing for real quite yet. But, you know, 3.5 is way more than what I'm doing. I only got 10% of what he got. So, you know, let's hope he's giving me free promotion, man. If you claim that he's talking that stuff about this channel and that proves to be actual factual information, then let's hope that we can just count it as free promotion, man. You know, Zion Hendricks, how you doing tonight, man? I can't find that guy's channel. It doesn't come up on a search. Yeah, it could just be a hoax. Who knows? I don't want to just be disrespecting somebody that don't exist or somebody. I don't know. Marlon is cool, man. We had our introduction last night, but hey, is there any way that anybody could find the channel that Marlon is talking about, man? And man, if you mess with me and mine, I know I only got I only got 6 people in the chat. It's showing 5, right? And I don't have like a really big channel, but like, hey man, if somebody can find that channel and find proof of this guy man, send me a clip in the comments. Not in this comment, but just because you can't send clips through the live, but just like, you know, I wanna I wanna see what Marlon, what's being said, bro? What is he saying, bro? Tell us what he's saying, man. Give me like give me like a little quick paragraph of something that you heard, man. You know, this dude's just instigating. Right, man. We don't want to start no YouTuber beef, man. $100 received. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to start no YouTuber beef, man. I can't afford it, man. I can't afford no YouTube beef, man. I've been to jail. I don't want to go back, man. And I'm the kind of person where I don't even have a car, so I can't pull up on nobody right now. I got a car, but it's broke down right now. So I can't even pull up on nobody, man. And it's kind of, you know, I want to know, Chase, how you doing, man? What's going on with it? Like done. Cool, Angel, you done? You up out of here for the night or what? Am I selling drugs? No, I'm not selling drugs, sir. I don't have any contraband whatsoever, man. I haven't touched contraband in quite some time, man. I don't even have dispensary cannabis in my possession. I don't even have beer in my possession, man. I am completely clean and saved and baptized, and I'm feeling good. Next stream, I heard the hell out of that. Hey, man, I see why they call you Chase, man. Just that a new YouTuber was trying to come up and you were talking a bunch of cap. Oh yeah, they gonna say that, man. That's just. But I'm gonna check it out though, cause I want to see what all this free promotion is about, man. You can dislike by going to the three dots on the top right corner. Please dislike the video to support the channel. Wait a minute. Let me read this again. So August, however you say, Augustine says, you can dislike my channel by going to the three dots at the top of the right corner. Please dislike the video to support the channel. Okay, you heard what this person said. Very, very, very like detailed in how to dislike the channel, you know. So you definitely have an option to dislike the channel, man. Can you shout out me? I liked and subscribed. MJ, MD YouTube. Yeah, man. I send my shout out, MJ, man. Absolutely, man. You say you subscribed. I haven't seen your subscription yet, but you know, you say you subscribed. So shout out to MJ for saying that he subbed. Yeah, some people be capping. You know, this new age of people, man, they everybody capping, man. You really you can't believe half the shit these cats say no more, man. Everybody's capping. Everybody thinks they quite the manipulator, right? That's one thing about it, man. Mr. T is the unit. And Mr. T is the unit. I fuck with him. Oh, absolutely, man. I try to be, man. I'm I'm not just I'm in a class by myself, you feel me? Like I don't really, man, a lot of people don't talk about what I talk about. They want to be on that Illuminati stuff. They want to celebrity gossip and gossip about each other. Let me tell you something, man. A few years ago, man, me and my homie, man, he had just bought a 2019 Escalade, right? And the long one, he came and swooped me up, right? So we in the pearl white Escalade, man, and we go pull up to this little car show, right? All these little young dudes with their little scat packs and Hellcats, and come to find out, these was all YouTubers, right? It was a YouTube car show, man. That's how these little rich YouTubers. That's how they get down, man. They hit the game already, you know, with lots of subscribers, you know, because they got tons of friends. Their parents got money. You know, they make it look real good, right? And I'm gonna tell you how to tell, man. They the ones that always got the cameras on their cars and they put their Instagram title on the back window or something. It was a car show like that. We didn't even get out the truck though. We was just there backed in, checking out everything. People pulling up in they little $90,000 Chargers and Challengers, and it's like I remember back in the day, you went to a car show, it was all kinds of different vehicles. Now it's just Chargers, Challengers, and and Trackhawks, and then a few other randoms. But it was all YouTubers. You feel me? It was all YouTube. I could tell by the way they was looking, man. They was you. They all look like rich kids. So I was like, man, this ain't no car show, man. These niggas don't even care about these cars. Put a 10 in the chat if you feeling the channel. Yeah, man. We can go back to that, huh? Put a 10 in the chat, man. I already got a 10 on the likes. You know, we ain't gonna get a lot of 10s right at this minute, because it looked like, okay, White, that's a regular right there. Turbo Christ, he a regular right there, man. Why does it say there's only one person in the chat? See, YouTube be messing with the channel, man. They got the views looking all crazy, cause okay, now it's saying 6 people. All right. Fareed Boss, what's going on? Tanner Hopkins, what's going on? Hawkins, WTF. White Double M said, WTF. Mine says, that's what I'm saying. Mine says 7, but it was like hella people commenting when it said 0. So I don't really be looking at the chat numbers because they get manipulated a lot, man. You know, there are people behind the scenes that run this platform. So, you know, they can tap into anybody's channel at any time if they just sitting at work bored. Julia, how you doing tonight, sweetheart? We are good. I'm very good. I'm just enjoying my night. Okay. I got a question. Can someone please tell me what 6-7? Why do so many people say 6-7, and what exactly does 6-7 signify? You know, real answers only. Like 6-7. When somebody puts 6-7, like I've been following White Double M for a minute, and um you know, he's like a borderline troll. But I want to know, what does 6-7 mean, man? Yeah, a lot of people want to know what is 6-7, man. It don't mean nothing. Exactly, it doesn't really mean nothing. It means something to some people, but you gotta be on the inside, right? Because I've seen celebrities push 6-7. I've seen I've seen man, I've seen lawyers and well off people push the 6-7. So it means something. It definitely means something. Yeah, it's what kids say. That's because they manipulated all the babies into thinking that it was nothing. But that 6-7, you know, you ain't gonna get to the bottom of it, because they really sitting up here. Hey, what's going on, Marlon? Yeah, I just want to know what the you know, what's this 6-7, man? Nah, don't put 6-7 in my chat. I don't want that. I don't like 6-7, man. And because I said that, it's gonna be all over the chat now. But you know, I really don't care. Keep it coming. I bet you they won't put 6-7. I bet you they won't sit up here and flood the chat. 700 people strong, all putting 6-7. I bet you they won't do it. They ain't even put 213. Shit, I'm in Michigan. Might as well put 313. I feel like it's just a way to get large group of people to act the same and mimic each other. It's a form and a kind of power and control over someone to put stuff out there and have people mimic. Yeah, I don't know what it means, man. I know if the celebrities are doing it, there's a secret meaning, and you can bet that. But I don't know what it is because I'm not into stuff like that. I'm old school, man. I never followed anything trendy. I was always a trendsetter, bro. Where I come from, I am a trendsetter, man. I came up in the era when cats were setting trends all over the place. What's life like in Michigan? Anything to do? Man, it's a lot to do out here, man. They have car shows every weekend, man. They got the intersection shutdowns where they sit there and hundreds of people show up to do donuts, man. And they show out. The police will be there, and they'll keep the crowd under control, man. And then you got downtown. You feel me? Downtown is you got to watch out downtown. There's a lot of hustlers downtown, man. Mess around and get snatched up and get sent over the sent over that water to Canada. Or Julia, you talking about in Detroit? I feel bad, man. I just sold my gold chain, man, when gold prices went up. I sold it because it was broken, but I should have kept it, man. I had a fat gold chain, man, and I sold it. What's the unemployment rate in Michigan? I don't have any idea. I know I'm unemployed. Yeah, man. Gold is at 4,400 an ounce. Ain't that crazy, man? 4,000. And then the jeweler told me that the jeweler told me, what you want to help me with, Julia? The jeweler told me that gold is going to 5,000. I was like, damn, I should have waited till it went to 5,000, man. But I got a pretty penny for my necklace, though, man. I ain't gonna tell you what I got or what I paid for it, but I'll tell you this: when it was all said and done, I had a big ass gold chain, 14K. It only costed me $200. Did you sell the chain to pay for your cornrows? Yep, I sure did. Trent, I've seen you around, man. What's going on? I don't remember if you was a troll or not, but I definitely seen you around. So you a regular. Hey everybody, shout out to Trent. He's a regular degler. Hey Julia, I'm seeing you talking, but I don't know if you talking to me or if you talking to the people. I don't know. What do I bang? Well, it depends on what do you bang. Classified. Classified, no gender specified. Okay. Ain't been here before. Yeah, you don't remember, but you been here, man. I got you screenshotted about 5 days ago. If you're a troll, hit 3. If you're a troll, hit the like button. Malibu's most wanted looking. Okay, absolutely. Danny. Nagi is back, man. Regular. What's going on, man? My regular people, man. Everybody, I got a shot on the house for you. I got a shot on the house. You look crop. I don't know what that means. I look crop. Oh, crip. Oh, I look crip. You look like you must be from New York because them East Coast cat never put the S on the end of nothing they say. If you was on the West Coast, that word would have had an S on the end. But that's why I'm thinking, getting East Coast vibes. Where you from? Baltimore, New York, D.C., New Jersey. I like New Jersey in my GD. Man, y'all really reaching, ain't you? What makes you say GD? You think I'm gonna? You think I'm gonna reveal my affiliations with y'all? Make a donation, and I'll tell you where I'm from. You that right on Bloods. Oh, now he put the S on the end, and so you're a Blood, huh? I figured you was from the East Coast. figured that. Ain't nothing wrong with the East Coast, man. Boston. Hey, man, I gotta. Well, he ain't my partner for real, but I know somebody in Boston. Yeah, I know all about the East Coast. My favorite gang name is the Nutty Block Crips. Oh yeah, Compton in the house, but they would have spelled it with two C's, so you got it backwards, man. You got it wrong. Compton would never spell block with one C ever. So rewrite that whole statement and spell block with two C's, man. And remember, man, Nutty Block is in Compton, bro. And you need to capitalize the N, the B, and the C. But who am I fooling, man? You ain't nowhere near Compton. You from the actually, Trent is from the UK. That's why favorite got a U in it. Where you from? I knew you was from Australia, man. What you know about Nutty Block, man? What you know about Nutty Block, man? They got Nutty Blocks in Australia? That's crazy. They ain't got no Nutty Block. I don't even want to talk about Nutty Blocks because, man, you say the wrong thing, they'll come pulling up, man. I know some cats from Nutty Block, man. I actually know quite a few Nutty Blocks, man. I've been around, man. Am I from Oaktown? No, I'm not from Oakland, man. Not at all. Got love for Oakland, but that's not where I'm from, no. Nah, we got heavy metal. I already know, man. That's why I keep telling people Australia is turned up. I'm already knowing, man. Australia been turned up for quite some time. But like you go to places like Sydney, and you go venturing off into the city part where people live, you might get into some shit messing around in Australia. New to the channel, fam. Much love from Yonkers. Oh man, I mess with Yonkers, man. Ain't that where DMX was from? He was from Yonkers, wasn't he? And that's also where my favorite rapper from the East Coast is from. Uh Not Styles P, but um Jada Kiss. Ain't Jada Kiss? And yeah, the dog is from Yonkers. Jada Kiss from Yonkers too, right? Yeah, yeah, I am from California, classified. Most definitely, man. Born and raised, man. There ain't too much I don't know about home turf. And home turf know me too. They may not like me. A lot of cats may not mess with me, but they know who I am, no. I put in the work to be notarized. Each one teach one. Shove up. Wait, each one teach one. Shove up. Are you trying to reach one? Okay. And classified said that I'm definitely Crip. Well, you seem to be quite the intuitive person. Classified, gender unspecified. Seem to be quite the intuitive one. Okay? Which gang am I from? I ain't from no gang, man. Why y'all trying to put gang activity into my channel, man? I ain't said nothing about no gang activity to nobody. Evan just subbed. I appreciate that, Evan. Much love to you, sir. I'll make sure I do a good job so you like it. Yeah, I'm not, man. Listen, man. Y'all start talking this gang talk, man. The feds gonna come shut us down, man. I ain't trying to get nobody a RICO charge because they talking that gang stuff, and then I ain't around the gang anyway, so there's no there like if listen, if you ain't around the gang, don't speak on the gang. You want to speak on the gang, go around the gang. You know what I'm saying? So keep it like that, and that's how you rocking. If you ain't around the gang, don't speak on it. I ain't around the gang, so I ain't speaking on the gang. But but just know I know the gang, and the gang knows me. Just know that. Bendy says, gang, what gang? Whatever gang classified unspecified was talking about, man. He done already revealed that he's a blood from Boston. And he swears up and down that I'm Crip. because that's how they call it in the East Coast. They say you Crip. I say no. On the West, we say you are a Crip, or you are a Blood, or you are a whatever that you are. I haven't revealed anything when it comes to gang activity because that goes against the guidelines of my channel. I'd rather talk about 6-7 than some gang related shit. And now Bendy's saying he thinks I'm gay. And I was okay. Well, I think you're gay, sir. Marlon, he told you to come politic with him. Okay. Maybe one of these days, man. Right now I got my own channel to run, man. And we 46 minutes in, man. You know, we trying to get like, what's his name again? What's his name again? Something Savage. His name is It's Savage Clips. I'm trying to get like It's Savage Clips. You know, in order to do that, I gotta run my own channel. But I ain't got nothing to say about Savage Clips, but I'll go politic with him. But I mean, dang, why would I want to politic with somebody allegedly who did already down my channel before we even met? That's that's uh that's bad business practice if you ask me, man. You can't say something bad about a business if you ain't never went and shopped with them before. You ain't never spoke to the owner. You don't know nothing about the business, but you just jump right on the TV and go ahead and say some shit about this individual. Hey man, that's bad business practice. That's why I'm not gonna say nothing bad. I'm gonna go see what this individual is talking about and determine if this is a wild goose chase or in fact that this is a real issue that is currently going on with people that I don't know. You know, because you know, the manipulation is real. Music fan, where the subs at, man? Where the subs at? We 48 minutes and 5 seconds in, man. Lose the dreads. It ain't for you. Why do people call braids dreads? Is that just a way to get someone to acknowledge you by calling out something wrong in reverse and then saying it just to see if I'm gonna acknowledge you personally? Probably. Probably because even white people know white people that ain't never seen a black person in their life know that these ain't dreads. Even they know. So I think you just trying to like single yourself out, being creative and crafty. You want me to focus on you. To be real with you, ignore the haters, bro. Absolutely, man. You gotta ignore the haters, cause man, we got more haters than lovers out there these days, man. You know, you mad 6ix9ine is just on one. How am I mad 6ix9ine and you just sitting up here just typing like a crackhead right now? You typing like a crackhead right now, bro. like people are really demonically possessed out here, man. Like, but he got the nerve to say that the next person is mad. Nah, we ain't mad, man. And we ain't mad. What's going on, Drake? Yeah, we ain't mad at all. Kanye West says that gays for Jesus with a whole bunch of red flags. They're rainbow flags, but anybody that comes in here with rainbow flags, it's really a red flag. Not a gang related red flag, but just a red flag kind of person. Especially when his name is Kanye West. And you mad is really mad himself. That's why he can't stop saying 6-7. But maybe it's just a body count. You never know, because it's on repeat. And I cannot possibly see this person, Jay, just continuing to type this word over and over and over and over. Because that's crazy. Well, damn. White finally got booted. I knew he was gonna get himself booted. You know, The old saying goes, sometimes you just got to give someone enough rope to hang themselves with it. Oh, you about to get booted, man. I ain't say that for nothing. You talking, how you gonna tell the moderator to shut up? You a bold person and a stupid person. If you want to chill in the chat, I seen what you said. You told the moderator to shut up. And Kanye West decided to. It's all good, man. I'm like Jesus, man. Come one, come all. Y'all have a party in here, man. I'm just enjoying the show. See, y'all watching the show, and I'm watching the show, man. You know what I mean? Like we both of us, man. We watching the show, man. You know, because one thing I know about the trolls, man, there ain't no doubt about trolls are goofy, man. Trolls do the goofiest stuff, man. And so, like, and you know why? Because most trolls, they ain't been locked up before. They ain't had no serious street beef. They ain't never been beat up. They come from good homes. Their mother and father got good jobs. That's what a troll is made of, man. That's why they do goofy shit. If you seen a troll with a bandana, they'll have it where they tie it in the back, like Rosie the Riveter used to wear the bandana. You know, yeah, lasagna's good, man. I fuck with lasagna, man. And then a lot of these trolls, they're not even from America, man. Some of them are, but a lot of them are from the UK, man. There's a lot of trolls out there, man. A lot of trolls, man. My head's getting cold, people. But you know what? I really don't need to talk about nothing tonight because I got it all out earlier, man. Watch when y'all see the live that I put out earlier, man. You gonna know the truth about everything, all this shit. You gonna know the truth. Hopefully, some of y'all will start looking at this old simulated reality for what it really is, and how all this shit is just a script in somebody else's play. You feel me? It's just a script. All this shit is it's we not even living in our own reality, bro. we living in we living in somebody else's timeline. We think the shit we doing is what we want to do, but it ain't. We adhering to somebody else's timeline, right? We don't even know it, man. Some people know it, but you can't do nothing about it. You just gotta understand that you living and dying inside of somebody else's timeline, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't even get to live and be who you want to be. Kenneth, what's going on, man? You know. So you gotta understand, man, that once you see this shit for what it is, and I'm gonna tell you, man, yes, man, I'm gonna tell you, man, that's what America is suffering from right now, is a nation full of yes men and women. But you notice it ain't even no females in here. This is all sassy men up in my live. It's only four, but it's really more than four. But these are just little sassy guys. They're just little sassy guys, man. And go watch my live whenever it finally finishes uploading, man. Watch the live, man, and you gonna know a portion of the truth, man. Okay. Yeah, man, we live in a world full of yes men, bro. And it's a shame too, because man, a yes man will do anything to please his master. Anything. He'll tell him to drop his drawers if that's what it takes. That's why this gay word keeps flying around so much, because when you a yes man, you don't have no boundaries at all. You'll do anything. You'll do anything. But you know what though? It ain't gonna stop me from creating this channel. It ain't I know Master got you working. I can see that clearly. But it ain't gonna stop me from doing nothing. Just like I ain't gonna stop you from, I can block you and everything, but they'll just replace you. What I want you to remember is this: all you trolls, hey man, you're expendable, man. Like you expendable, bro. Just remember that. You are replaceable to the highest level of being you're like a battery, bro. You know how replaceable a battery is? Think about a battery, man. You like a battery, bro. You are very, very replaceable, man. Stop being a yes man, man. Try to stand on your own 2 feet, man. But if you come from a yes man type of family, then because a lot of these cats, man, they are the way they are because they whole family is like that. They from a long line of yes men and women who been following the program since the beginning. So, if mommy and daddy out here following the program, what you think the kids gonna end up doing, man? They gonna take the same oath, especially especially if uh especially if they gonna take the same oath, man. Especially if the mother and father got like a little bit of rank in the program. Oh man. Especially if you guys make your living off of getting paid through the program. Oh man. Oh man. I'll be right back. What I hope is that people can understand that the truth is in front of everybody's face, right? You got thousands of people getting online now, sitting up here, putting the truth out there on both sides, right? On both sides. Like you got these people, they putting out the dark side of the truth, and you got these people, a lot of these tarot card readers, man, they putting out the light side of the truth, man. And they people, they ignore it because like the motherfucking devil, the evil empire, the evil empire out here winning, man. The evil empire out here winning, bro. And he's got the minds of millions of people captured, and he ain't letting them go. And he's recruiting on a daily basis. And like you would think people want to do better. You would think people want to see better. You would think people want better conditions, but you know, unfortunately, we ain't gonna get better conditions because you know everybody signed up for the program, bro. Everybody, like the whole society, they're all signed up. And if you ain't signed up, you ain't nothing but a deer, and it's hunting season, bro. You hear me? It's a spiritual war, and who's on what side, it's very easy to see, right? You know, I'm on the light side. I'm on God's side. So I make these videos, man, and I speak and say what I know about it. And for that, I get heavily trolled because of it, because I'm not a part of the program, you know, and the system doesn't like me, man. The system don't like people like me. And on top of that, there's already a hit on all black men, right? From babies all the way up to grown men, man. They want to get rid of the black specimen in general, but they got to get rid of the black man first. And so they do everything they possibly can to keep us down, to tear us down, to put us in the ground and make us not relevant to our own women and children. And you know, it ain't even about trolling. Trolling only exists if you focus on the comments too much, man. Like if you just want to sit here and focus on this comment section, then yeah, you gon' notice and make these motherfuckers relevant. But you know, when I see it, all I can think to myself is like, the program is so deeply embedded to everything. It's even in your cell phone when it's turned off. It's in your new car that you drive down the street. It's in all your apps. It's in your gaming system. It's at your church. It's at the places you go out to eat at. The program is everywhere. And if you want to know about the program, man, then all you got to do is look around. You know, if you want to know about the program, all you got to do is go search the right people on YouTube, man, right? I interact with my people. Gracie, what's going on? I interact with I chat with my subscribers. I chat with strangers. You know, I go sit at a bus stop and have a 30-minute conversation with a person I ain't never seen in my life, and probably won't see again when the bus shows up. You know, I've done it before. But you know, a lot of people, they chose the program, man, because it's easier when you choose the program, man. When you don't choose the program, life is very difficult. You know, you got to put up with a lot of shit, man. You go through a lot of changes. You face homelessness. You face unfair termination from your job. You face companies stealing from you, not giving you fair pay. Places, you know, you go to shop, you get overcharged. You know, you face a lot of shit if you don't choose the program. And some people, they was born for the sole purpose of being a sacrifice. So they ain't even had a choice either way it went, whether you wanted to join the program or not. If you a target for a sacrifice, you don't get to choose the program, because you ain't even supposed to be here, sir. You supposed to be gone, out of here, in a grave somewhere. So, you know, it's hard on everybody though, and that's why I say that, you know, we in the same storm, but we not on the same boat, man. Some people ain't got nothing but a life raft, inner tube. You know, it's people sitting in the storm with a luxury yacht. They ain't got nothing to worry about. They gonna ride the storm out for as long as the storm takes, right? It's the people in the smaller boats that got all the turbulence, right? So it's like, hey man, go search in the right spaces and you gonna see, man. Cause people act like they don't know what the program is. People act like they don't know what the system is. And then, most importantly, a lot of these cats act like they didn't choose the system, right? Because some people hide behind a mask and use the cover of silence and say if they don't speak, you can't prove it. So, you know, I say, yeah, you're right. But one thing I found is a lot of these cats, you can see it in their eyes. They not right within. And if someone ain't right within, to me, that means you a part of this program. Cause I'm right within, you know. I'm good, man. You know, I've already made and I continue to make it right with God every day, man. Every day I'm out here staying out the way, trying to do is right as I can and not step on nobody's toes. You know, I don't waste nobody's time. You know, I it ain't all about me though. I'm just saying what I be doing versus what I see other folks doing, right? But you know, these trolls and shit, hey man, they only relevant if I sit here and worry about this comment section. Other than that, man, you know, you don't have to acknowledge these people, man. Cause that's what they want, man. Ultimately, that's what they want. They want you to acknowledge them. And that's like saying you acknowledging the problem. You focused on the problem, not the solution, right? That's the issue with me is I am still learning how to only focus on the solution instead of only seeing the problem. Because I see the problem. The problem is right in my face at all times, but I don't have to acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta acknowledge it, man. You could just sit here and be in front of the problem's face whole time you thinking about the solution, man. And you know what the problem's capable of. The problem wants to hurt you. The problem wants to disrespect you. The problem wants to make you mad and trigger you. The problem wants to take you out. The problem wants to take everything away from you. The problem wants to laugh at you and persecute you. The problem wants to brag and make you feel bad. That's what the problem wants to do, man. So why would you acknowledge that? Why would you take any energy and acknowledge the problem if you know that these are all the things that the problem wants to do? Is they want to sit here and make you focus on the problem and nothing else. Don't do nothing else but focus on me because I'm the problem. You see me? I'm right here. I'm the problem. They're going to do everything but put their hands on you. So let's not focus on the problem. I can't focus on the problem, man. I'm looking for a solution. Best thing I can say is I'm going to look past the problem. You know, I'm going to look past the problem, man. You got whole families that are the problem, man. You got whole families, entire bloodlines that are the fucking problem. They wake up every day to go troll some other person's life. They wake up every day to go make somebody's life a living hell, to make somebody else miserable because they're the problem. They're not right within. They made their choice. They gave their vessel over to the system. They allowed themselves to be controlled. They allowed themselves to empty out their vessel of their soul and their life force and let it be filled up with the contents of what the system prefers, right? Like putting a battery in a person's back and saying, okay, you go do this, you do that, you do this, bring me back that. You live for me now. I'll be damned if I have a grown man or anybody telling me that I live for them. You know, fuck you mean I don't live for you. I live for God and I live for myself and I live for anybody else that loves me and I love them. But as soon as they deem themselves as a problem, man, I don't mess with you, man, because I know what being a problem comes with. Now I do. I'm fully alert to what it is to be a problem in this society, man, and how big the problem really is crazy. Like the problem is beyond most of our understandings, man. We just the boots on the ground, right? We just the little people down below that get stepped on all the time. You know, every time the government makes a move, every time the evil empire makes a decision, we the ones who get stepped on. That's why everybody's always angry and upset and miserable and talking about politics like they know about the government and what the government's doing. Right? We don't know what the hell they doing. You don't know half the shit the government doing or what they've already done or how politicians get rich every time they join the government. They go in rich. I mean, they go in an average person and they come out wealthy. You know why? Because that's what the system is for. That's why people love politics. If you good, then you can make it to be a president, or you can make it to be a congressman or a senator or a governor. These people don't all go into them positions wealthy, but they come out of them wealthy. Every single one of them, right? It's crazy, but like this ain't even about the government, man, because this shit is like embedded in American soil, man. They done robbed, killed, and stealed and pillaged from everyone on the whole four corners of the earth, and now they're enslaving their own citizens, man. And they say that if you worth anything, like, and let me tell you something else, man. A lot of people are worth more dead than they ever gonna be alive. You know, you worth more. You worth more in the grave than you are above ground. That's why they sacrifice so many people, because you worth more being unalived. They can make $1 million a body if they want. $1 million a body, boy. A lot of people just don't know. They out here literal targets. Don't even know they got a $1 million policy over their head that you better hope you ain't from a Masonic family, because if you don't know about the problem, then you better become aware fast, because they knocking off athletes, celebrities, and everybody else in between, man. So some families, they lose loved ones every few months, right? Especially them wealthy families. Why you think they wealthy? You know, a lot of these people, but it is what it is. We got 5 in the chat with 18 likes. Music fan, what the subs looking like? We probably low tonight, man. They been dropping lately, man. Yeah, see, we 74 minutes in, so you know they just send all the junk my way. Ain't that messed up, man? Some people get all the junk. Damn shame, man. Hey, but we definitely on the road to 400, man. Oh, road tide. We got Alabama in the house, huh? Roll tide. Yeah, man. I always get the junk. It's all good though. I always get the junk. But I'm still doing good though. I'm still ahead of my time. I still push my message. I don't let a whole lot of stuff distract me, man. There's people that mess with me, that believe in me, that know I'm telling the truth, that understand the assignment, that don't play the same games as a lot of these junk body motherfuckers play. You know, and that's why I do it. That's why I appreciate, man. If you solid, stay solid. If you salad, stay salad. You know, and that's how we got to do it because, man, you know, it ain't that it's end times. It's just that the world's been overrun by the dark side. You know, the dark has taken full control over society, man, and its so-called citizens, so-called fucking citizens, man. I don't even like that name, citizen, no more. These motherfuckers ain't citizens. These motherfuckers are paid actors and agents, chaos agents. They ain't citizens. NPCs ain't considered citizens. A citizen is a person that stands on principle, integrity, and a moral compass and actually has a soul and don't get a battery put in their back. That's a citizen, you know. I probably won't get to where I'm trying to go, man, because like I get all the junk, you know. The weirdos. When I open my doors, the weirdos want to come rushing in like it's the homeless shelter or something. You know, where are all the quality people at? Yeah, they ain't over here. A bunch of weird shit going on over here, man. And you know that's the distraction is. You know, that's what happens when you're a target. You can't get nothing off the ground properly. You're being weighed down by a fucking the weirdo row. You know, and they got an endless supply of them. They like the zombies in the damn zombie movie. You know, there's an endless stream. Can you survive the survival? How many levels can you go until you finally get swallowed up? You know, we're gonna send you an endless stream of just junk. Here, take all this junk. You know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of fucking junk. It's all right though, man. It's all right though, man. I don't hate nobody, man. I just wish people would at least try to do better. I wish people would just try to be conscious and just try to understand what's happening that they contributed into the destruction of their own home. Like the world, society, this is all of our home. This shit belongs to all of us, but like for some reason we living in a time now where everybody just wants to fit in somewhere. Everybody wants to be a part of something, whether it's good or bad or ugly or dark or light. They don't give a damn as long as they can be a part of something. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, well, am I wasting my time up here on a platform representing myself to the public as as a public speaker trying to talk to who? Like, who am I talking to? I'm talking to the junk, the fucking junk. People that don't even fucking matter to me. Why don't they matter? Because they don't even matter to they self. They only matter to the program and the system, man. And so it's like, you know, it's a struggle, man. But it's not a bunk mission, though. It's not wasted time, though, because out of 100 junk body motherfuckers, there's probably gonna be about a good five who actually catch the message the way it's supposed to be, and those are the people that I want on my team. Those are the people that count to me. I know I gotta sift through a bunch of trash to find what I'm looking for, man, and that vice versa, man. Those five out of 95, 9 to 5% is garbage. Those 5% that ain't garbage, they gotta sift through all these garbage creators until they find somebody who's just not out here wearing a mask, not out here acting all Hollywood and shit. As soon as they turn the camera off, they want to go sit in the middle of a pentagram and chant some bullshit, right? Talking about they trying to gain power over what? Over some people. Well, there's plenty of these garbage ass motherfuckers you can have power over out here in America and all across the world too. That's why all them Christians over in Sudan are getting slaughtered. And don't nobody give a damn. That's why these motherfucking 500,000 babies coming up missing every year because don't nobody give a damn, you know? That's why bank fraud and America is broke, is at an all-time high, and people are complaining because ain't hardly no good jobs anymore because don't nobody give a damn. The only thing that matters in 2026 as of right now is the motherfucking program. That's it. The program. How evil can you be, bitch? You know? How dark and sorry and garbage can you be? You know what I'm saying? That's what this shit is about right now. You know? Send all the garbage my way. I'll sift through it. I'm the garbage man. Send it my way, master. Only thing is you ain't the master of me. You can send your little minions all you want, but I'll sift through them. I know they ain't nothing but garbage. You know? Another man's trash is another man's treasure. So let's go sift through the garbage and see what we can find. You know? People throw good stuff away. I found a gold chain with an authentic ruby in it in the dumpster once. You know? So you never know what you're gonna find in the garbage. You know? You never know what you're gonna find. I done found books in the garbage. I done found brand new stuff. I found a pair of Jordans once in the garbage, still in the box. You never know what you're gonna find in the garbage, man. Just because you gotta sift through the fucking garbage of society, people that are complete garbage, that don't mean everybody's garbage, bro. You know? So my people out there that gotta sift through the same type of garbage on the other end, man, let's find each other, man. And those are the ones I want to politic with. I don't care about the garbage, bro. And neither should you, man. Fuck this garbage. People out here tripping. Don't know they self. And even if they had an opportunity to know they self, they would not take it. Because they vessel's been hijacked by the devil. They're like zombies. All they want is your brain. That's it. They don't want nothing else. They want your brain. They're undead. They're alive, but they're not alive. I don't know how to explain it. I just know it's the truth. We 83 minutes in though, bro. Where my real people at, man? I've been sitting here dealing with garbage for a very long time, man. You know, at some point, like, you really just gotta sit back and feel like, don't you feel dirty inside, man? That all you do is deal with garbage every day, all day. You gotta do the garbage of society. You gotta do the most trashiest fucking things. Just to be relevant. Just to impress a power greater than yourself. Like, bro, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Ain't no fucking way I would do it. Give a damn what nobody says, man. I ain't attending nobody's damn. But anyways, though. But anyways, man. This is what I'm on. Publicly. In your motherfucking face. I don't give a fuck. I care. But only to a certain extent. I care about the people that are worth caring about, man. Just like I care about the people who actually care about me, man. Other than that, man, I don't give a damn. You know, it don't make no sense to be out here caring about some people that just want to harm you, steal from you, and backstab you, and wear a mask in your face, look you in the eye and lie to you. We don't care about them people, man. And the whole concept is, man, you got to just be able to spot these type of people, man. Like, if you can't spot them, then what are you doing? You know? So we just gonna spend our whole life just acting like everything's all good, and we just gonna keep getting snaked out again and again and again and again, just because we just, like, who does that? You know? Don't pay attention to the comment section. Fuck this comment section, man. A lot of these dudes are garbage. That's why I'm tired of saying the word troll. These dudes ain't trolls. These dudes are garbage, trash. Motherfucking trolls are better than these dudes, man. You know, sitting up here worried about the wrong shit day in and day out. Every time a person try to make something good out of himself, here comes the garbage. Every time, whether it's at a job, in public, on the internet, even playing a fucking video game, here comes the garbage. Every time. Surprised they don't infiltrate a person's dreams, but they try. They got little rituals they do to try to infiltrate your dreams too. You know? That's why I wear this cap on my head, man. I ain't let nobody infiltrate my dreams. They done already infiltrated a person's life. Every aspect of it. You know, stealing money from a person, sending in fake relationships, these fake ass women, you know, and you know why they do it? For the benefit. The fucking benefit. That's it. That's all it's ever been about is the benefits. You know, these families probably wouldn't have been dark. And my favorite thing to say is that, hey man, if there was no benefit to it, everybody would have been a Christian. We'd have been living in a good world. But there's power in turning everybody into garbage. There's power in it. They ain't never gonna tell you they garbage. But deep down inside, these motherfuckers know they garbage. Not even so deep down. Some people go out in public and laugh and joke and slap hands with everybody, and you know what they do when they go home? They fucking cry. They turn off all the lights and they fucking cry. Because they know they garbage. They know they ain't shit. And other families, they actually care. They actually try to make a difference. You know, my family, you know, we was we was broken up from the beginning. Nah, bro, I ain't on drugs, nigga. We 88 minutes in. I'm gonna end this live at 100 minutes. So that gives me 11 minutes and 30 seconds, you know. But I just really wanted to put this out there, man, and I'm tired of watching the comments and all these garbage ass people saying all this retarded shit. It's really throwing me off and it's making me forget the reason that I even started to have a message to begin with, you know, and you know, this is what happens when you try to like focus on what the people are saying and at the same time you're getting distracted from what is important to me is that I keep it true to my purpose, man. And my purpose is not sitting on the internet worried about what people have to say, how people feel, the fact that I already know a lot of these people are NPCs and they mean me no good. And if they knew my address, they would send the police to my house. They absolutely would, because that's the evil shit these people like to do is just, you know, don't nobody care. And it's all right. Like, should anybody care? No, not in 2026. Nobody should care. And so I'm not even going to act like this is the type of world where, oh, people should care about each other. No, no, that's not. Like, I care, right? I'm not getting nothing out of what I'm doing, man. I don't get nothing but enlightenment. You know, I feel good when I see people that actually have something good to say and people say, "We love you, man. Keep going." That's what makes me keep going. You know, but like I said, out of 100 people, man, you might only find 5 people who really mean it, you know. And you know, I don't got no problem with making my content, but like, you know, I've been going live and like I haven't been pushing my message the way I wanted to push it because I'm getting caught up looking at all this garbage and it's just like Like, is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. It's still worth it. But if you can't take my message and you already subscribed it, man, you can get up out of here, man. I really don't care if my channel goes back down to 20 subscribers. I don't care. I really don't care, man. Because I'm doing this for the digital footprint of the situation. So in 20 years from now, anybody anywhere at any time can go back when they're having a rough time in life and they don't know why they're getting attacked and they don't understand why all these garbage ass people are messing with them, and they can't get no relief, and they come across my page. It'll all it'll it'll all be cleared up for them. They'll know how to move, they'll know what to do, and they'll know why all this bullshit's happening to them. So that's why I do it, man. That's why I do it. I don't do it for the trolls. I don't do it for the garbage ass people that want to come into the comment section and just be rude and disrespectful and full of shit and fake, and like, I don't do it for them. I'll never do it for them. I don't even do it for my subscribers. My subscribers just come and fuck with me because they like what I have to say and they like the message, right? But that being said, like, it ain't about really anybody, man. I'm not really trying to like connect with anybody. I'm just trying to push a message. And if you mess with it, if you like it, then you can subscribe to it. And if you don't, then don't play with the game. Get your garbage ass up out of here. You know, because at the end of the day, man, the world has been already overrun by clout chasers, garbage ass devils and demons, and secret cult members, and all these little fake fraud ass mask wearing people. I do this for for the purposes of people like me that need to protect themselves from the real life trolls, the people that'll drop something in your drink if you turn your back. They need to know that if you go to a certain restaurant, man, where these people like to hide out, they'll drop something in your food, bro. Go shop at the grocery store. Never buy the same shit every week. If they watching you, they looking for a weakness in your program so they can get you. That's why I do this. Because that's what they did to me. And that's what they continue to try to do. Is fuck with every aspect of a person's life, no matter what you do. That's why I do this, man. And if a person can understand that and a person subscribes to that, then they'll understand that this is a roadmap on how to deal with a very serious issue that exists. And they already know about the trolls. They already know about the garbage ass people that just sit there and just talk shit, and keyboard warriors, and think they better, and they ain't nothing but cult members, bro. They're a part of the problem. And all I'm trying to do is offer a solution on not how to get rid of the problem, because can't no one man get rid of nothing, right? It took millions of people to create the problem. So it's gonna take millions of people to get rid of the problem. But unfortunately, everybody turns their back on God for some reason. Everybody running around talking about I'm an atheist, or I'm gay, or just some old dumbass shit that I don't want to hear. So I'm not looking at the comments, bro, because I don't want to. I don't. I'm getting ready to turn the comments off very soon, right? I'm gonna start streaming with the comment section being disabled, so I can continue to look into my camera, and I don't have to see the retarded shit that I've been seeing for the last couple days. That is just ridiculous, right? I'm gonna just turn it off, and we gonna continue. I'm gonna get back to making my videos. I'm going to make these lives count more. I'm going to start pushing my message even harder than ever before as the end of the year approaches. And I only want you to gravitate towards me, homeboy, if you are solid and you understand where I'm coming from. Because for me, this ain't a fucking game. This is not a game. This is not for children. This is not for the trolls. This is not for the cult members. This is for the people that are targets that need to understand how to deal with these motherfucking people that are out here trying to cause havoc in every aspect of your life like they did to me and they continue to do, man. That's it, man. That's all, man. We don't need to worry about side busters and the side shows over here and the irrelevant motherfuckers over there. Like, we don't even need to worry about that. What we need to worry about is what we gonna do for the future, because we got a whole new year coming in, right? And I can already see that it's a whole bunch of people coming into this new year's with their ass. They walking to the new year with their ass in the air, backwards, on their hands and knees. They not walking tall. They coming into the damn new year very backwards. And that's not me, man. I'm trying to come into this new year a brand new man on some new shit and a totally new look, new attitude, everything, man. And that's why I'm creating this channel each and every day for the cats like me who need the help, who appreciate the help, who take it serious and can sit up here and say, you know what, man, this is my roadmap on how to deal with my personal issues that I'm having that I can't talk to nobody else about because you can't trust nobody now. They surround you by witches and warlocks and just this shit is crazy, right? And then they got the nerve to turn around and call you crazy. It really makes you want to really just do some more off the wall stuff that'll get you in trouble. But like, keep your composure, soldier. Stand firm and show restraint, because bro, they would love to put you in jail or the graveyard. They would love to do that and be justified. So just remember that. They would love to see you self-sacrifice because you would save them from having to continue to try to do it. So just take this as a roadmap, man. Understand that we in a spiritual war. We in the fight of our lives, and it ain't going nowhere, right? But you can join my movement and you can join my team and you could just understand that, like, we ain't got time to be out here playing, man. 2026 is coming and I really want to make the most out of this new year, man. Even if I got to start from zero over and over and over and over again. Like, I don't care. You know, I'm a soldier, man. I got battle wounds. I'm always ready to go, man. It's been like that my entire life, man. I ain't never got no relief. Not even from my own people, man. It's a very small number of people that really fucked with me for real in my entire life since I was little. Everybody else been fake as hell. Everybody else didn't had ulterior motives. Everybody else was wearing a mask, right? All you got to do is be aware. If you want to call it waking up to it, then wake up to it, man. But understand, man, this only applies to the people that are going through similar turmoil, persecution, and whatever else you're dealing with, man. If you don't understand it, then this ain't for you, man. This will never be for you, man. It's a lot of turncoats out there, man. If you don't know what a turncoat is, look it up. Turncoat is a traitor. And so, man, with that being said, man, I hope you can find it in your heart to really feel me deep down and stop all this petty surface level bullshit and just, if you want to subscribe, then subscribe. But playing all these games